Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make crispy salmon. This is another in the series of our Lent recipes. I promise you're going to love this. Take a look at it. Isn't it so gorgeous? And it's very crispy and very delicious. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Here I have 2 pieces of salmon that's already scored and seasoned. I'm going to show you how to do that, alright? I'm going to need some green onions, some crab meat. This is the imitation stuff. And you guys know how to make imitation crab meat, right? They just use some type of white fish and then they go ahead and put the juice off of the real crab back into the meat. We're going to need olive oil, water, half a lemon. Look at my salt and pepper shakers from Belize. And we're also going to need some potatoes. So let me show you what I've prepared so far. I called Jada before I left work because I only work about 4 miles from here and I wanted to get a head start. So I asked her to go ahead and set some potatoes to boil for me. Now you can absolutely do this the night before. Boil them, let them cool down, peel them and set them on the fridge, okay? But I didn't plan on this, so I asked her to set them to boil for me. She washed them thoroughly and she set them to boil in a big pot of water with the skin still on. And this is what's happening right now. Let's take a look. See, they're boiling. And what I want to do is let them cook for like at least 30 minutes and then insert this serving fork in it. And if I don't have to fight or struggle for this to go in, then I know they're ready. When it comes to making the potato salad, you don't want your potatoes to go too soft, okay? So now it's time to test. Let's test to see if the potatoes are ready. My fork went in pretty easily, so these are done. I'm just going to cut the fire off and then set the potatoes aside in this colander to cool down while I take care of the fish. So I've already washed the fish off with some lemon juice and now all I'm doing is scoring. Notice how I squeeze the fish together as I go into it with my knife to about the halfway mark. We want to score because if we don't, when we fry the fish, the skin is going to shrivel up or bunch up on us. I'm putting some sea salt into these slots here. I've already put some on the bottom part and now it's time for me to take care of the onion. I'm going to be using the bottoms and the tops, and you always want to remember to tuck your fingertips in when cutting, okay, because you don't want to have an accident. Now here comes the crab meat. I'm only going to need half the bag, and I'm just setting it in this bowl and then breaking it apart with my fingers. You can use a knife to chop it up if that's easier for you, okay? So I'm going to set this aside and move over to the stove. I'm adding 4 tablespoons of olive oil. I've allowed it to get extremely hot and then I put the fish in skin side down. I want to leave it alone for about 5 to 6 minutes. When it's 2/3 of the way done, that's when I want to flip it, okay? Don't mess with it. That's the hardest part that people have to remember about cooking fish is not to mess with it, all right? Flip it over. Now it's time to take care of our potatoes. Now if you did the potatoes from the night before and they were cold, you're going to have to put a little bit of olive oil in your pot and kind of shock them back to being warm or put them in the microwave for a little bit, okay? I'm using my fork to just go ahead and cut these potatoes up into a little bit bigger than bite-sized pieces. Here comes my onion and I'm using the whole thing. Here comes the crab meat. So here comes our warm potato salad. Isn't this looking beautiful? I like stuff that looks good and tastes good at the same time. Now let's make some vinaigrette. You don't have to buy this. Half a cup of olive oil, half a cup of water, the juice of half of a lemon, a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper, and there you have it, vinaigrette, okay? You don't have to go out and buy this. Now give this a stir. Now let me check back on my fish. They're ready, so I'm going to take them out. I don't want them to burn. The skin is so crispy right now, and I want to take them and turn them skin side down first. And then now I'm adding a little bit of my vinaigrette to my warm potato salad. I bet you guys have never heard about a warm potato salad before, right? But you know what? I come up with this stuff. So it was bland, so I added some crushed pepper and now some more vinaigrette. I want it moist. Now, presentation is the key, okay? You can try anything new, but as long as you present it well, people will try your food. So here I am putting the warm potato salad on this beautiful white platter. And I'm going to use my big spoon to chop the potatoes up a little bit smaller if I see some big chunks. And I want to put it all on the platter. This potato salad is going to feed like 4 people, 3 to 4 people, while the fish is only going to feed like 2 people. So basically this is going to be for Josh and Joe. They're coming home right now and I want them to try this. So now take a look. Isn't it beautiful? And you can absolutely eat the potato salad by itself if you don't have any fish to go with it, okay? Voila! Bon appetit! So as you can see, this dish is pretty quick and easy to make, especially if you start from the night before by cooking the potatoes, peeling them, and then leaving them in the refrigerator overnight. Now the next day when it's time to prepare this menu, within 20 minutes it'll all be ready. I hope you guys have been enjoying the seafood menus that I've been making during Lent. And I want you guys to know that there's one more seafood menu coming up next week, because on Good Friday, I won't be doing a seafood menu. I'll be teaching you guys how to make the hot cross buns. And for my Belizean people that are watching, some of you have been asking over and over again when you meet me in the street to teach you guys how to make the heavy bun. And that's coming up for Good Friday. But if you guys notice, I'm not really uploading the videos on the Friday because I want you to have it well in advance so that you can get your ingredients to prepare it for that day, all right? So I'm kind of making my things beforehand. Now, my normal upload nights for the cooking show are Monday nights and Wednesday nights. There have been some times when I could not upload on a Wednesday night because I've been sick or something. But other than that, I try to upload twice a week, Monday nights and Wednesday nights, and I hope that you guys have been looking for my videos and enjoying them. I want to thank all of you who watch faithfully, and especially the ones that comment faithfully. I've come to the realization that your comments keep me going, you know, because then I know somebody's really watching, and I really and truly appreciate every one of you. And I want you to hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Share it for me because that's how the word gets out. Thank you so much for picking up any of my books. And until I see you guys again, take care. Thank you so much for liking the video and subscribing. Please check out my other two channels, the product review channel, Bear Pantry Talk, and come have some fun with my family and me over at the vlog channel, Babs Bear Talk.